of updates which has happened in prospecting tool. And the first thing is we have the new widget which is added to the prospecting tool. So the idea of this is that inside prospecting tool, the agencies will be able to search for prospects nearby and generate marketing audit reports for them. There is also another way by which they can end up getting more prospects, and that is through this widget. So basically, an agency can go inside this widget section, create a form for them, and embed this form in their website. And when any of the prospect comes to your website, they will just fill in this information, and a marketing audit report will be generated for them. And whichever lead or prospect has submitted this form, you would also see their details in the dashboard under the tags form. There are few enhancements which we are doing on top of it. The first thing is that many people have requested to add a phone number field in this widget. Currently, we don't allow much customizations. We have it limited. And also, an agency can create one widget in the prospecting tool account as of now. So the minor enhancement that we will be working on is the phone number field will be added. And the second thing is whenever a prospect fills in the information, they would also, the agency would also get an email with all the details of who has filled the form, so that the agencies can then connect with them. So if you're not aware of it, do check it out. Go to the prospecting tool and you can see the widget in action. The next one is in the marketing report. We now have a new section called as business website, which is lead connector. So initially we only check for a website which is created in WordPress or not, but now we also check if it is made by our own lead connector, and we also display that information there. And some of the other minor enhancements which we have done is we also check for business photos, and we put like how many business photos are available, if a business is actively updating their photos in the GBP, in the Google Business Profile. And also we check if the operational hours are updated, and we add it in the report. Um, so following this, some of the enhancements which are coming soon is that in the reputation section, which is the review section inside the prospect report, we are adding a new field called as review response time. So this basically tells you how quickly they're responding to. If it is too soon, it also gives agency an idea that they already have a review response automation or something like that in place. If it is more than 3 to 5 days, or if it is more than 30 days, you can see all of that information in the review response time, and agencies can then sell their services accordingly for helping the prospects increase their reputation game. And the next one is graded sections and easy sidebar navigations. So currently the report has a lot of sections. So we are trying to streamline this and give you a clear overall score for all of these sections. And we will also have a tooltip on how these calculations are made for each of these sections. We also have a sidebar. So currently there are a lot of sections and navigation is just by scrolling. So we will give the sidebar. So you can just click on these sections and you will be redirected to the particular section. And this would be made available both in the report as well as in the PDF section. We would have all of this overall score, which would be much helpful for the prospects as well as the agencies to understand which section they are performing well and which section they are lacking, and they can improve on those factors better. The next one is techno stack analysis. I mean, it's a very big word, but primarily what we are trying to do is we are trying to see if the prospects are doing any marketing activity for themselves. We are checking if they have a Google Tag Manager, if they have any Facebook Pixel, if they have any Google Ads which are already running. Do they have a Google Ads Pixel to track if how their Google Ads are performing? Any of these sorts if they are having. So what this techno stack analysis does is it will help the agencies to know if the prospect is already into some marketing technology activities. If not, the agencies can leverage this point and help out the prospects. So this is one new section that would be coming out. And the next one is prospecting analytics, again planned for Q3. So this analytics will give you the key information on how many reports are generated inside the prospecting tool, how many are generated by the widgets, like, the prospects coming to your website and they are filling the form. What is the conversion to client ratio? How many of this we are actually able to close upon? How many leads or individual contacts we're able to generate? What is the report views? So these are only some of the fields. We also have some other sections, like which is the most viewed report out of all the reports, and all the form submission reports and details also you would be able to see in this analytics section. So basically, this would help you see how well the prospecting tool is helping, or if it's helping, or if it's not helping, or how you can leverage prospecting tool to get more clients for yourself. So this is also planned for Q3. The next one is social media analytics. This would analyze the prospects' Facebook or LinkedIn accounts and see if they have any business profile set up for themselves, and if so, how are they performing? Do they have a social media presence, or if agencies can help them get more interaction in any of these platforms? And also, we would be showing the industry average, and how the prospects are comparing in comparison with that. The last one, which is planned for Q4, is multiple report generation. So currently, we allow the agencies to only generate one report at a time, and soon we would also help agencies to select multiple prospects report at the same time and generate the reports. So there are two more things which I missed for this quarter. One of that is enable prospecting tool for sub accounts, which you can see under this Q3 section. So the prospecting tool, we have plans to bring it to the sub account level so that the agencies can use the workflow actions. They can directly push the information of point of contacts inside the contact section, send out emails, or send out, call them via phone. And also they can use to resell it to any of their sub accounts if needed. So all of these many potentials would be unlocked once the prospecting tool is available in sub accounts. So this is also something that we have planned for Q3. The other one is agencies can select and reorder the report sections. So the report has a lot of sections, and this is only going to get bigger. We are trying to add as much information as possible, and not all of these would be useful for all the agencies or all the prospects out there. So based on the percentages and whatever information we are getting, the agencies would then be redirected to a report builder kind of setup, where they can select the sections, they can reorder the sections based on their preference. Maybe they want the reputation management section to be on top, maybe the SEO should be on top. So the agencies can themselves choose to select which they want to promote for a particular prospect, and only those sections will be available both in the report, the domain shared report, as well as in the PDF. So this is also something we have for in Q3. Along with that, whatever I have mentioned previously, we also have that for Q3. For Q4 and for the upcoming quarters, I'll just point out the major ones, and then I'll look at the questions. So the major ones is dynamic internationalization of marketing audit report. Now the language is currently set up to only English, but we have plans for agencies who are serving clients across multiple languages, for the marketing audit report to be generated in that local language as well. So this is something in plans. And the next one is report generation for virtual GBP address. So for virtual GBP address, when there is no online presence for it, the report generation is not as accurate, because whatever the details we get is based on the Google Map address. So based on that only we are fetching the details and bringing the report details. So this is also something which is currently under research on how we can make the report a much valuable for virtual GBP address, for businesses having virtual GBP address as well. And multiple prospect report generation, which I have mentioned earlier. And for Q1, we have SEO enhancements. Currently, we have only the heat maps. We also are planning to bring in the keyword analysis, site audits, site analysis sections. custom branding for website and PDF. We have rebranded the PDF, but the agencies themselves cannot change much information in it. So with this, the agencies can add, make changes to the header or footer, change the branding colors as per their agency needs, change the logo, or add any information and make it personalized as much as possible for both the website version of the report as well as the PDF version of the report. So these are some of the important items that we have planned for the prospecting tool. So if anyone has any questions, I'll also look at the chat. Can we do any automation on prospects? Not as of now, but once it is brought inside the sub account level, then the agencies would be able to do automations. So resell for sub account is planned for Q3, Charles. So it should be available before September. And the dev works would be starting by next week or somewhere around that time. Can we make lead connect? Yes. Yep, Charles.
So we're probably looking at first, second week of September then?
Yes, around that time. It is planned for Q3, so you would be seeing it by September.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Q3 is a long roadmap. So,
Yes.
anytime we can get a better answer than Q3, that, we try to.
Makes sense. But for Q3, this is our primary item, so you would be seeing it pretty soon. Okay. And are these new features going to be available on the free prospecting tool or only for pro subscription? So all of the ones that I have mentioned, except for social media analytics, which would cost us to include that data in the report, would be under the free report as well. The only cost bearing factors which would cost for us, only those features would be going under the premium one. So social media analytics is one of those items, and that would be going under the premium subscription. The rest all would be available both for free as well as the premium users. Is there a way to change the business name on the report? No, not as of now. There is no customization that can be done. Fast by opportunities and Hutchel recommended quick wins. So that is something which is put under service recommendation for agencies for Q1. So we have that in plans, but not something to be done, in for this quarter. Okay, so for the granular permissions to make this one available for only few users, that's why we are moving. That is also one reason why we are bringing this to sub account level as well, so that the marketing people can have access to the prospecting tool without having the entire control of the agency one. The timeline for businesses with no visible address on Google. So that should be around October, because Q4 is when we have planned. And so it should be around September, October. That's the timeline for that. So whichever mentioned here, these are timelines which we have internally checked as well. So the item should be going out live in the quarters as mentioned here. Okay. Need folder structure and labels tags for organizing prospects. So Gautam, can you elaborate on this a little bit if possible?
I mean, I think he's just referring to the ability to add tags or at least have folders to organize where the prospecting reports are, so they're easy to search for.
Got it. So basically categorizing prospects, yes. Got it. So I think we have one similar idea in our ideas board as well. So based on how many people need that, we can prioritize that as well. Yep. Cool.
Cool.
All right then. So let's move on to the next product, which is WordPress. Richard, do you want to share the screen?
So I'll take over this. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So for WordPress, we have quite a few features that are going live soon and many features that are in the roadmap. And I'd like to walk you through all of them. Supporting multiple installs within a sub account is something that had been asked by all the agency owners a lot in the previous quarters, and this quarter, within a week or so, we would be going live with this particular feature wherein you can install multiple sites within the same sub account, giving you convenience to host sites. Now, for canceling your WordPress subscription, you would not really need to reach out to our customer support. You would not have to raise a ticket. You can simply cancel your WordPress subscription from the UI itself. If at all you want to unsubscribe, this would be available under advanced settings, and it will be a simple flow to unsubscribe, no longer waiting for the customer support team to cancel. We have three really exciting pricing plans that are coming for our customers, and especially the big agency owners. Also, someone who wants to scale their business up would be really benefited out of these plans. So we're very excited to launch this, and again, this would be coming in the next 2 weeks mostly. Yeah, you'll be seeing them live. And many people still ask on our Facebook group that you used to have a founder's special plan and it's no longer there. So now we have come up with revamped versions of our pricing plans. So we are excited. Yeah. Now for this quarter, I think one of a majorly asked feature was having activity logs within a sub account level. You will be able to see the WordPress admin level action logs, activity logs. Also, access logs will be available with the IP details, with the country and the geographical details of from where your account was accessed. So we are bringing that soon. It should be available by September. Yes. One of a very majorly asked feature on our ideas board was the site cloning capability. We are going to give convenience to all users to, if you have a great WordPress site that's already hosted somewhere, you would be able to clone it within a location and also within any sub account within your agency dashboard. So cloning sites would be made easier. It will help you save time and effort, and it will increase convenience, usability. So this is something, again, scheduled for Q3. For the roadmap, we have a bulk update of plugins and themes wherein you would not really have to go one by one to each plugin and update it. It will just be as easy as toggling on a bulk update, and you would be able to select all the plugins that you want to update, and it will be just on a click of a button. So we're adding that feature. Domain Connect, to seamlessly connect domains, not having to put a name, CNAME, TXT records for every domain, and you'd be able to connect it very easily, integrate it to your website. So that's again something that's coming up soon. This should be available within August itself. Your site's uptime monitoring. So what is the uptime and downtime for every site that's hosted within a sub account? This is again something that we are working towards, not for this quarter, but definitely for the next quarter, this would be live. And I think one of the major features that we are working on rigorously is having LC plugins integrated, because a lot of you have asked for this particular feature, wherein you would be able to integrate forms, emails, and phone number tracking pool seamlessly to your WordPress site. So LC plugins is another big feature that we are working towards. This is how WordPress, the roadmap looks like. Yeah, any questions? All right, okay. We'll move on to reputation.
I have one
Yes.
question. When it comes to the different websites hosted with an account, let's say you have six websites hosted with an account, are their price changing, or is it one bundled price for, you know, all of those sites? Like, for instance, I use SiteGround and I have about 12 sites on there, but I'm paying like $50 a month, let's say, for all those sites. Is it like that, or is it separate pricing for each?
Each website will have a separate price, but with our new pricing plans, you will not have to pay separately for each. With the pricing plans, you will have, like, according to the sites that you would be hosting, you can buy a plan accordingly and site, like, you know, host sites up to the limit of that particular plan.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. Okay, if there are no more questions, let's move on to reputation management. Reshma, you want to take over?
Yes. Thanks, Richa.
Thank you.
All right. Let's start with reputation management. So the things that are already in live, the UI for the reputation settings page has been revamped to make it more usable, user-friendly for our users. The second one, which is the WhatsApp integration uh, planned for Q3. So currently we have email and SMS through which the users can send review requests. And now we are also adding the WhatsApp platform inside this. Users can also create the templates for the WhatsApp messages inside the reputation platform itself, and then add this template when they are sending out the review request. So this is one of the new feature. The next one available pretty soon is digital QR code for users. So users can now create QR codes and make changes to the header, footer, the background images, and generate multiple QR codes as much as they want. And they can either print it or have a digital QR code through which the customers can leave the reviews. They can link any of the review platforms in this. And this feature is also, coming soon, maybe by this week. The next one is for email builder, we are coming up with new templates to send via the email review requests. And also the other thing that is in plans is currently when any user is sending out email, there is only one template that they can use even for recurring emails. So even if they are setting up recurring emails for 3 times, all the 3 times you will see the same email. So this also would be changing with this, and people can now choose to have different templates for each of these recurring emails, and they can send it out to their clients. So this is something in plans. The next one is spam detection for reviews. This has been one of the problems for the agencies. Some of the reviews which are coming in as spam is also being responded by the AI. So we have the spam detection feature plan primarily to mark these reviews as spam. We would also give the customers the opportunity to mark it as spam, or or remove the spam label from this. And any of the reviews which is marked as spam, the AI review response won't be happening to these spam reviews. And also one other thing is in the social media posting, if users are setting it as automatic, currently even sometimes the spam reviews may go in that. So with this, even the social media posting, the spam reviews won't be flowing there. So this is another cool feature that we have planned. The next one is review balancing across multiple platforms. So one thing that I would like to highlight is we are planning to integrate multiple platforms, and we have already started our POCs on this. So primarily for this quarter, we're targeting Yelp, TripAdvisor, Trustpilot, and Shopify, and we would be increasing these platforms one at a time continuously. So with all of these integration platforms in place, we are also planning for something called as review balancing, wherein currently if you set a review request link as only for Google, all the 100 people would be getting only the Google links. But if you set up the review balancing, you can select the platforms and select the percentages across. And based on this, if you're sending 100 review requests in email, maybe 50 would be getting GMB reviews, the 25 would be getting ELB, other 25 would be getting custom reviews. So review balancing would help you to get reviews across multiple platforms. So this is one feature that we have planned. The next one is multiple review links in emails. So there is also another use case where agencies just don't want to have one link. They want to have multiple links, like you can review us on email, review us on, Google, review us on Facebook, review us on Elf. So even that, they can do it inside our email builder itself. So we would be bringing in a new element called as review link, and they can just drag and drop it, and they can configure the links, and then the customers can choose to leave their review in any of the platforms which are selected from this. And more review integration platforms, I've already explained that we are currently in progress of it, and we want our users to use GHL reputation management and monitor and manage all of the reviews coming from this platform. So for that, we have started works on this. So a quick view on the upcoming releases which we have planned. Review balancing across platforms along with multiple review links in emails, spam detection in reviews, extend review integration platforms, primarily Elp Trust, Trustpilot, TripAdvisor, and Shopify, WhatsApp integration, multiple email templates for people to send review requests. And the last one is workaround triggers for, workflow triggers for new reviews. So currently, whenever a new review is flowing into the system, we won't be getting any notifications as such. So we are planning to fix this as well for our users. So these are the upcoming releases, and I have only mentioned the releases for Q3. For Q4 and Q1 as well, we have a lot in plan. So this one is just for the time frame of August till September end. Yep. So
Really great updates. Really like the spam detection and being able to rebalance those reviews. That'll be really helpful. Dutch Texan was asking, what's the cost for dynamic QR codes?
so currently there is no cost attached to it. It is a free feature
It's
for our users.
free. It's totally free. I know we are crazy. That's a fact. Let's see. Can we ask the review on all platforms? So you're asking like one email goes out and they can choose their own adventure, what they want to.
No, I was more thinking about if somebody, for example, leave a review on all the different platforms. For example, I can imagine a boba shop for my sister, for example, if she got a review from a client from all 4 different or 5 different platforms, they can send out a coupon for like $5 off on the next time they come there.
Okay.
Instead of just sending it like one to this one to that one to that one.
Makes sense.
So this is
for
kind of a blend between the loyalty program, which obviously another team is building, and this, so that we'd have essentially like a scoring mechanism for that. I wonder how we're going to identify. This is getting beyond my depth in terms of if it's possible, but at any rate, what do you guys think?
So in the email review request, you can, of course, choose how many other platforms you want to, like leave a review on Google, leave a review on Facebook. You can select multiple of this, but seeing how many of these are filled and then getting a coupon code, that is something we haven't explored yet. But for now, you can select as many review platforms as possible in the email and add it. So that is for sure planned. Yep.
And can we at least do a trigger link to those pages that we at least know if they clicked on all those different links?
Yes.
That would be already helpful, because if you take the time to actually go to Yelp, hopefully they can review. But
yes.
Don't ask me the technical part, how to work out things. I'm like, I just throw out ideas.
Yeah.
You just click buttons, right? Okay.
Got it. So Charles has mentioned the real test for spam detection is Facebook reviews. Okay. Yeah, we'll try our best to do that.
If
Yeah.
you can actually figure out a way to get rid of Bitcoin reviews on Facebook, you will be the hero to a hell of a lot of people.
Yeah. Yes, understandable. I hope our devs can do that. I trust in them. So let's see, they can
If
make
not,
wonders.
we're gonna call Zuckerberg and figure it out. Okay, we'll have a chat. uh,
Yep. So
can
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 I
you?
beta any of these? Yes. So we are also planning one more item because in reputation management, what we have noticed is the quicker we can get feedbacks from users, it's better before we release a main feature inside the product. So we are planning something like that, a testimonial where we can send the beta links to our top users. They can review it, then they can give us feedbacks, and we will work on that. So that is something that we have already in plan. So Joel, if you want to uh, do that, drop me your email ID, and I would add you to that list.
Awesome. Joel lost audio. That's fine. You're with us in spirit. Let's see. How does reputation management plug into our stores? Good question.
So I need more context on this. Gautam, can you elaborate it?
Hey,
Or you
am
can,
I?
I think you just have to do a trigger off of like a payment being submitted.
Yeah, but can we filter based? I mean, this kind of gets into like a. Can we filter based on an You're saying can we filter based on an e-com purchase versus just any product in the system? Um,
Sorry, you're. Yeah. So basically, we want to display our reviews on the products page within our stores. If that makes
okay.
sense.
yeah.
So
So
I
are
think
you talking about like almost a standalone system for the e-com store? So it's like you're almost creating your own mini Amazon where those
Yeah,
reviews
but
stay on the store.
basically like Shopify, or so you go on a
Yeah.
Shopify store, you select
Okay.
product, you can then read reviews about the product.
Yeah, we may need to talk about this offline because it's going to involve that would involve the e-com store. Do you know if there's a ideas board around this or not?
I've submitted one quite a while ago.
Okay, cool. Well, if anybody's into that, go upvote it. And we'll continue there, but I'll bring this up to ecom as well, just so that it's on their radar a bit. And I think it makes sense. But we'll just have to see how we can prioritize it.
Cool.
Yeah.
cool.
Sweet.
All right. Yep. I think we are good with reputation management. So let's move on to the last product to be covered for the day. Online listings. Richa, you can take over.
Sure. So for online lists, can I share my screen? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So for online listings, people who are not already subscribed to our online listings, we are going to give them the convenience to scan your business for free. You can actually put in your business details, just 2 or 3 simple fields, and you can see the health of your business, like right now, on date, what is the review of your listings across publishers. And based on this, you can make a conscious decision of whether you would need online listings or not. So even before subscribing, you would be able to scan your business for free, and you would be able to see the health of listings across publishers, and sign up with us if at all you feel that it needs improvement. So that's one feature that would be going out probably this week. We are also trying to reduce dependency on Yext. You would no longer have to, log into Yext and go through this entire process of putting in your credentials, logging in, and then updating your business information. So Google Business Profile and Facebook integration would be seamlessly available within High Level itself. On just a click of a button, you will be able to integrate your profiles to your business. Also, you'd be able to edit all the information of your, sorry, yes, you'd be able to edit and manage all the information of associated to your business within the app. So you can update your social media profiles, you can update the media, you can update all the additional attributes like when your business was established, what are the services that you provide. Everything related to your business can be edited and managed within High Level without having to log into Yext and manage your business. So that's another thing that we would be bringing in this quarter. We're also
So just to be
expanding.
clear, does that mean that they can manage it independent of Yext, or we're just providing a better interface with a Yext subscription?
They can manage it independent of Yext. Like if they are,
Okay, got it.
yeah, within the app itself.
Sweet.
So we're also expanding our availability. A lot of people asked availability in Europe, especially. We've come up with this list of potential countries where we would be expanding our reselling services for online listings. If at all you have any more suggestions or any more requests of any country that you might want us to expand to, you can really put that on the ideas board or on the Facebook page, and we would be happy to assess if we see a good user base there, we would be happy to expand. So these are the countries that we have shortlisted for now based on requests. And this would not happen entirely in Q3. It would be split across the next 2 quarters. So yes. Also, we are bringing in the analytics dashboard for our users. You would be really able to see comprehensive insights about how your business is, getting listing impressions, how many people are viewing it, what are the actions that are taken on various different publishers, and by each publisher, by each listing, you will be able to, and for the locations as well, you will be able to see a comprehensive dashboard for your business. So this analytics dashboard will be available within this quarter itself. Also, so a lot of agency owners asked us in the previous few months if they have multiple online listings, would they be able to host all of them within a sub account? Yes, we are working on this, and within this quarter, again, like by September, you should be having this in place with our online listing subscription. You'd be able to add multiple listings within a sub account. You'd not have to create different accounts. Currently, what happens is, like, if you are on an agency direct purchase plan, or if you're on a location direct purchase plan, or through a SaaS bundle, sorry, yes. Many times the Yext subscription happens, but the form is not filled, and the agency keeps getting charged for it, due to which sometimes we get a lot of refund requests. So to eliminate that, we are bringing this as an enhancement. It's not a feature as such, but yeah, it's an enhancement that we'd be notifying locations and agencies if your form is not submitted, and we'd ask you to proactively submit your form so as to get your subscription enabled. We're also bringing in a revenue dashboard. Everything that you, like, the revenue that you generate basically out of the online reselling service on High Level, you'd be able to see it on an exclusive dashboard that would be available within your agency account. This is something that we have planned for Yext, and really, if you have any more ideas, any more feature suggestions, any more change requests, please let us know on our Canny's idea board or on Facebook, or you can even email us and share your ideas with us, and we'll be happy to take feature requests. That's all we have planned for online listings. Thank you.
Very cool. Thanks so much for presenting all that. I was pretty excited about several of those features. Are there any other questions that we haven't addressed yet in the chat that we want to talk through, or anybody just want to give us some words of encouragement? You know, it is Monday, so. All right. Well,
Well, was there an update on the release of the gray label Yext LC listings?
Yes, so the reason why we are bringing in all this, being able to edit and manage listings within high level is
Yeah.
because, it's an attempt to white label, basically, not gray label.
Okay. So LC listings is coming. I mean, that's the reason behind it. Yes, I understand that. But when is LC listings actually coming?
It's planned for, yes, Rishma, go ahead.
So Charles, once all the features that you see here are there, we are good to go with LC listings. So by the end of Q3 or start of Q4 is a good time, because all of this, once it
There we
is
go.
done, we have no other things from our end to, stop it from renaming it as LC listings across. So
Yeah.
So once all of this is done by the end of Q3 or the first week of Q4, Yext would no longer be called Yext, it would be LC listings. Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks.
Cool. All right,
Sorry,
guys.
could I
Very
ask-
efficient meeting.
Sorry, is it possible? Can I ask a quick unrelated
Yeah.
question?
Well, you can ask
Any-
it. We'll see if we have an answer. Go for it.
Okay, good. Well, it's in regards to the upsells, downsells. So in the funnel, when a customer on the landing page makes a purchase, so goes to the checkout, makes the purchase, and then goes to the new page for the upsell. Is there a way that the customer can make some purchase with a click of a button? I've seen the
Yes.
click funnels; they've done a good job with it. So that's possible? Is it, or do they have to type in
Yes.
the card details again and go through the process?
No, it's possible. You can do it.
Okay.
There is a button in the builder for one-click upsells.
Well, so is that in the automation, in the workflow?
No,
to do
it's
that?
in the website or funnel builder.
Okay. Wait, sorry,
Yep.
If
can
you
you
want,
say
you can
where
get
is
on
it?
with Success. Speak with .us/success, and they can probably help you get through some of that.
Sorry, who do I speak with? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Go to speakwith.us/success. I can drop it in here as well into the chat. But yeah,
Oh, yes, please.
get on with them, and they'll be able to walk you through it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, Joel.
Good morning. I got an unrelated question here too, just to throw it out there.
Okay.
Two-step order forms, or in mobile device, when you turn on shopping cart mode, it on desktop it allows you to add multiple items, but on mobile it doesn't allow you to do that. Is there any way we can raise that we've had multiple requests for that, because a lot of the interactions are on mobile, and it's kind of clunky to say, well, go to your desktop and try to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I mean, good question. I can bring it up with the team, and we'll see what we can do there.
Brianna here can give you any screenshots and documentation of what we're talking about as an example if you need it. So she can drop her email in the chat there.
Okay, good deal. I'll shoot her an email. Okie dokie. I think that's it for everything. Thanks a lot for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget the monthly, our marathon one's going to be on Wednesday. So we moved to the WhatsApp conflicting appointment there. So don't forget to tip your waitresses. Thanks so much for being with us, and we will see you again soon, I'm sure. All right. Take care, guys.